Hey there you guys, how are you guys today? I am back on my channel. I thought I would make you guys another video since it has been a while since I made my last video, which was my straightening video, I think. So I just wanted to make this video because I was thinking, right? I was thinking when I went natural, what are the things that I really wish people told me or things that I considered. And so I thought, why not make a video about the things that I wish people told me before I cut off all my hair, or the things that I knew before I cut off all my hair, or the things that, I mean, I did my research and I did try and find out as much as I possibly could about natural hair. But some days I just feel like shooting myself in the head for cutting off all my hair. And then other days I'm exceptionally ecstatic for cutting off all my hair. So here is just some stuff that I thought I would tell you, and I'm just gonna wing it. I didn't actually prepare any real thoughts. I don't know why, just because I really wanted to do this video quickly. Okay, and maybe I'll do like a part 2 where I'm more thinky about it. But anyways, first thing that I really regret that I didn't know when I went natural is just how much work natural hair is. I mean, somebody will tell me that natural hair is so easy. That person is lying. As far as I'm concerned, that person is lying, okay? They're lying. Natural hair is not easy. It's not something that you can just easily get into and then just think it's gonna be like, woo, yay! It's not easy. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of practice. It's a lot of patience. It's a lot of like praying to God you don't cut off all your hair, praying to God you just don't put that creamy crack in your hair. It's a lot of freaking work. And I wish I knew that. I mean, there were some naturals out there who said, you know, natural hair can be a lot of work. But then the way they made it seem was like, ah, it's so easy. I just love my teeny weeny afro and it's just so easy to manage. I just walk out of the shower and stuff. Little did I know that I'd have to learn how to deal with my hair. And I mean, I knew that I was gonna have to learn how to deal with my hair, but I didn't think that I would have to learn how to deal with my hair. I thought it was like, it would be an easy step over transition thing. So that's the first thing I wish I knew. I wish I knew how difficult it was, because it really, not, I just wish I knew how difficult it is, because it is difficult. I have days where I have days like this, exactly. Like I like my bantu knots, and I went out like this today, and I went into town like this. Ugh, I don't know what's up with my foundation. It looks really weird. But anyways, I went out today with my bantu. The original go and do like a bantu knot out. That was the original idea. I was gonna just do the bantu knots last night, and then I was gonna take them out and then have some sort of style going on. This morning, out of fear of taking out these bantu knots and them looking like some afro mess, because I didn't have enough time in the morning to get ready to do this as well, right? So I didn't have enough time for that, so I just sort of did this. I really don't know what I did with my makeup today. I don't know what's up with it. It looks really weird. It just does. Like, it's just me, like, or am I having 2 different shades here? Maybe she need to get different foundation. Okay. Like I said, just didn't realize how difficult it was. Some days I'll do twist outs, I'll do bantu knots. I'll do bantu knots, I'll do twists, I'll do braids, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna like braid it. I'm gonna do a braid out, or I'm gonna do a twist out, I'm gonna do a bantu knot out. I just don't do it. I just leave the way I did it. Like if I do these things, I'm just like, I'm leaving the house like this. There is nobody who's gonna tell me how to look. I'm gonna look exactly like this. I'm just gonna walk on out. Because you know, sometimes you might feel a bit self-conscious about the way you look or your hair looks. So I wish that I realized, not somebody had told me, I wish I had realized just how difficult it was. Second thing is, I wish I never cut my hair as early as I did. Sometimes looking back, I wish I had transitioned longer. I mean, there are lots of people who say they transitioned longer, but I wish I really knew that I would have such difficulty with my hair, and I had the patience to wait for my hair to get to a length that I can accept. Because I realized with cutting my hair quite short, I realized that I don't like short hair. I don't like the way it looks on me. I feel very self-conscious about the way it looks on me. I just don't like it. You get what I'm saying? You know, some people like long hair and other people like short hair. I obviously like long hair. And so with my transition, with my cutting off my big chop, I just didn't think, oh yeah, I'm gonna have short hair. It was like trying to learn how to be me. I mean, it just took a lot of confidence. I mean, literally, it was like I had to pull out something inside of me that I didn't know I had or have. I don't even know if it's available on most days. Like, you had to really like pull out this confidence, this inner like, this is what I did with my hair, and I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna walk proud, and I'm just gonna have like this hair. It's like, no, I'm not really used to that hair. It was like scary. Like, I wish I realized, third thing, wish I realized that the second I cut off all my hair, I would just wear wigs and weaves and things. Because in my head, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna cut off my hair and then I'm gonna dye the front part all the funky colors, and then I'm just gonna walk out and everybody's gonna be like, oh, look at her with her teeny weeny afro looking cute and shit, like all those other girls on YouTube, looking cute girl. Like, I thought that that was gonna be me. I mean, I thought like I was going to be this confident person. I thought that that's who I was. It wasn't like that. So I realized a lot about myself personally. Fourth thing that I wish I knew. I wish I knew just how long it takes to style natural hair and how much pre-planning you've got to make. Like, sometimes you want to have this certain style and how much time you've got to put in between the time you want to have the style and the time you should start making and setting in the style. Like, just wish I realized that there has to be a lot of time. Like, you can't just wash your hair, put some twist in it, and then have a twist out within like an hour, or unless you like do it with heat and stuff. You just can't. It doesn't work like that. And so I didn't realize just how much time in between I had to do this. So that was a problem, obviously. Number 5, the fifth thing that I wish I had realized before I cut off all my hair. I wish that I realized that every person doesn't have the same. I mean, obviously these are logical things, right? But you would think it would be like click daisy, click, 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 click. But I wish I realized that everybody's hair is different, and I didn't realize just how thin my hair is. My hair is not very dense. It's like quite thin. It's not as dense as you would think it would be. Like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be natural. I'm gonna have thick hair. Woohoo! Just thick hair growing out of my scalp. From everywhere, just gonna have hair growing out of my eyebrows and stuff, all natural and shit. It wasn't like that. It was like, oh, okay, my hair is not actually that much thicker. I mean, like when I straightened my hair, it literally felt like my relaxed hair. It felt the same density as my relaxed hair did. It wasn't thinner. It wasn't. I thought, you know, if I had natural hair and I straightened the natural hair, it would be somewhat more thicker, more volume in it, more oomph in it. It didn't have that. It was like it just felt like my relaxed hair. It felt like the density that I would get if I had my hair relaxed. And I didn't realize that. And I thought, oh, I'll have thicker hair and it'll just look fabulous. It'll just be fabulous. Everybody would love it. I didn't realize that. Also, the sixth thing I didn't realize is just how lazy I am. I realized that I am an extremely lazy person. I am so lazy that I would just really not like to admit it. I mean, when it comes to my hair and when it comes to my face, I don't know why I have so much makeup on today, but normally I'm just too lazy for that. And so when it comes to my hair, I braid my hair for majority of the time. So in this year that I have had since my big chop, I have had 8 months of my hair, or not 8 months, say about 6 months of the year where my hair was in braids. From like January till like 4 months later, for 4 months, since January, for 4 months, I did not remove those braids. I just would redo the front, redo the edges and the back, redo them just to make them look better. Like I would not refuse for 4 months, 4.5 months even, to remove these braids. And then like I waited 1 month and then another 2 months of braids again. And really and truly, this is just because I am so lazy. I don't want to have to style my hair. When my hair was long and it was like brush job length, I was just like comb it up quick, put a bun in it, stylish. When it came to my natural hair, it was like, or come on, detangle, detangle, section up, detangle, section up, detangle. It was just like that, constantly detangling, and it got so frustrating that I spent almost 6 months in braids, and the sheer thought of taking out my braids was terrifying. I didn't realize that I would be so afraid to have to learn how to style my own hair, so I would just braid it all the time. And I mean, just recently I decided to take the hair out of the braids and try and learn how to style my own hair. I mean, anything apart from the afro puff, which I normally did. I would do a puff and that would be it. It'd be like, end of story. That's pretty much your style. So I'm trying to learn how to style it. Number 7, I didn't realize that when you style your hair, it's just not going to always turn out the way you want it to turn out, and you have to learn what works for your hair and what doesn't work for your hair. And of course, I got the theory of learning what works for your hair as far as products go, but I didn't realize that I have to learn what works for my hair as far as styling goes, because you know, some people do really nice styles and they do twist outs and stuff and they look really nice. And especially with somebody who's got my length hair, which is my hair is I think shoulder length now, like just here. So like I had to learn that I just can't style my hair like every other natural does. I mean, when you have the hair that I have, it doesn't look nice when I like style my hair in like a twist out. It doesn't always translate as nicely as when I saw somebody else do it. Like, get what I'm saying? Like, some things, like, I don't like braid outs and I don't like twist outs just because of the way they turn out. They don't, like, when I undo them, they just unravel them, they just look so thin, and like other people's twist outs look big, fluffy, chunky, big. Just all the gaps sort of start to naturally cover each other, and they, like, I try all their techniques, I try all these different techniques, and I didn't realize that it doesn't work like that. When you style your own natural hair, you gotta realize that shit's gonna do whatever it wants, and you gotta learn what that is. You gotta learn what your hair wants to do with itself, because my hair is like telling me, girl, we look good in puffs, we look good in braids, we look good in bantu knots. We don't look so good in braid outs, or we don't look so good in twist outs. We just sort of look limp and dead and thin and frail and not fluffy, not thick, not voluminous, not we just look, yeah. I mean, we almost look cute, almost, just a little bit. But we don't do that. We don't do that. We have our own way of life. Yeah. So I didn't realize that. Another thing that I didn't realize about my natural hair is that I would be here in Tanzania, where it is humid and it is hot and it is boiling. I didn't realize that with relaxed hair, honestly, whether it was winter or whether it was summer, whether it was humid or whether it was like raining, whatever, when my hair was relaxed, I really didn't have a problem. I mean, I could go out into the humid weather and have no problem with it fluffing up a little bit. I could go into the rain and have no problem, because if it rained on my relaxed hair, it'd be wavy, and then I just put rollers in it and it'd be straight again, and then I'd have no problem. You see? With my natural hair, it's like I start to realize that the weather does affect what I do to this thing. Like,
you want to be that kind of natural that just sort of doesn't care about what what happens to your hair, because you're just like, whatever, it got wet. I'm the type of natural, I realized, who didn't know that the rain would and the weather and the humidity would start to be a factor in the way I do my hair. It'd be like, it's raining, don't want to puff, don't want an afro, don't want to like I want it to look a specific way, and I didn't realize that the weather would change this. I mean, relaxed, I didn't really even notice my hair did any kind of changes, whether it was winter, summer, spring, or fall. It was just always somewhat similar. It was all like, just everything was sort of like in the same line of things. But with my natural hair, I'm just realizing that the weather is like my biggest enemy. It's just like, I didn't realize that the weather would be my freaking enemy, and it is. And Tanzania is always hot and boiling. I didn't realize that. Some of these things that I realized, guys, are things that you should realize. Natural hair is not easy. It's not for everyone. I don't think that it was for me necessarily, and I don't think that it is for me necessarily sometimes, but I love it somehow in a really weird way. I'm starting to love it. Like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I hate it and sometimes I just love it so much it just hurts. And I just realized, sometimes I just get really frustrated with my hair, and it can be really frustrating. And that's one of the things that I didn't realize would happen to me when going natural. I really, really, really didn't realize that I would get so frustrated with trying to learn something new. It was like, I didn't realize I would get so frustrated with the fact, because I had always been relaxed. I had been relaxed since I was like 8 or something. So what I know is being relaxed. And most of my memories about doing or learning how to do my hair is around 8. So most of it was being relaxed. And I don't know why I never found it frustrating to be relaxed. It was just something that I've always done. And because it feels like I'm like a baby when it comes to natural hair, I feel like I've just been born and I have to like learn how to speak with my hair. It's like we're goo goo gaga-ing each other, and it's just not gaga going very well. It's just like not good. So I didn't realize how difficult it was. Some of you might not realize how difficult your hair or dealing with natural hair is, and that's the thing. So I just wanted to make a video where I tell you guys just the things that I didn't realize would be difficult about having natural hair and styling hair, natural hair. And I thought that I would share this with you guys, and maybe you guys could like leave some comments about things you didn't realize would be so difficult about being natural. I mean, I've been natural for a year, and I still find this I still find this such a freaking big transition from what I was and what I am. And I'm like realizing that natural hair isn't just about hair, it's also about learning to be yourself. Like, this hair, honestly, I tell you, more than anything, it has just added to the way I see myself. Like, it has added to my attitude about, like, I have this attitude about what I see myself as and all those things, that I'm really confident about certain things, but I didn't realize that hair could affect my confidence. So if you guys want to leave me a comment, subscribe, more videos are on the way. I'm trying to add some more. Other than that, I want you guys to have a lovely weekend. It's Friday night. I'm unfortunately not going out tonight, but maybe you guys are going out, so you should enjoy the Friday night. And thanks for watching. Okay guys, bye. Bye-bye. It's so weird when you stop a video, you're trying to stop a video and you're like, I don't want to edit this video, so how am I supposed to stop it without looking like a weirdo?